Hello everyone, my name is Pedro Sarmiento and today I'm going to present to you an article that is called Chitosan as Functional Biomaterial for Designing Delivery System in Cardiac Therapies. This is an article that I found for my class agroecology imparted by the Dr. Abel Verdugo Fuentes in the University Instituto Tecnológico de Sonora. To start with this paper, I'm going to introduce to you about what is a CVD, or well, it is an acronym about cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease are one of the leading causes of death in the worldwide. I mean, everyone have known one case in her life about that, and it could be explained like a coronary heart disease or CHD, and that it's a tightening or blockage of the coronary arteries which supplies blood to the heart. As you can see in the image, we can see a little proliferation here in the letter C, that it is actually cholesterol. It is blocking the arteria and impeding the pass of the blood, impeding that the hair uh, gets the nutrients necessary to the right function. Actually, it stops the blood circulation, it get less nutrients, and actually it stop oxygen too. For this problem, we have some traditional treatments modalities, some like pharmaceutical drugs, surgical interventions, implantation of a pacemaker, metallic or biodegradable drug-eluting stents, implant implantable cardioverter or defibrillator, and actually in extreme cases we have hair transplantation. But we have some trouble, some problems. I'm sorry, with these treatments. For example, in the pharmaceutical drugs, they focus only on the opening of the blockade artery, as well as on the mitigation of the symptoms without addressing the regeneration of lost cardiac tissue in the ischemic region. It means that it only will decrease the cholesterol in the arteria. Yes, it will happen. It will help to to the transport of the cells, but it actually don't will be don't one sorry regenerate the area, and actually it could be worse because the blood pressure will be a lot, and it could get all the matrix. For these problems, we have a cardiac tissue engineering, and actually, it is the administration of appropriate cells of interest. Uh, what does it mean? The progenitor cells are injected into the infarct region, which could replace the dead cardiomyocytes. It means that when you get injected the new cells, the healthy cells, it will replace all the bad cells, just to say it in a easy way, and it could improve the function of the heart. And some of the typical cells used are bone marrow stem cells. That it is actually very important because we are going to see a graphic about that. Mesenchymal stem cells, embryonic stem cells, hematopels cells, hematopoietic stem cells, induced pluripotent stem cells, and actually cardiac progenitor cells, that it is the most common to use it. To continue, we have the role of chitosan in this tissue engineering. Why chitosan is important? Well, it is important because chitosan have a highest biocompatibility and biodegradability, antibacterial, as well as wound healing. And actually, it is a biomaterial that is using a lot in this biomaterial engineer. It is actually useful because it is mucoadhesive, hemostatic, and capable to binding with cells membranes due to the presence of the positively charged amino acid groups. And also, chitosan have the property to control delivery of the allotted therapeutic molecules and growth factors. What does it mean? When we use a biomaterial chitosan base, it could improve the matrix of the herd or actually the muscle that we are going to work out, giving him a little armor with these amino acids, and actually uh, it could be in different presentation. As you can see, we have the hydrogels, the nanofibers, the microspheres, and nanoparticles. Uh, Kitsan is the most important in this article, but actually we are working with another like nanofibers of carbon or something like that, that actually it could be mixed to improve some characteristics. Um, as you can see uh, in this graphic, sorry, it represents the comparison of the cardiomyocytes, fibroblasts, and endothelial cells spreading area in the presence and absence of fibronectin. As you can see, this chitosan fibronectin, it increase all the surface condition in the cell spreading area. What does it mean? When we use chitosan fibronectin um, coated chitosan films, it enables cellular spreading and give it a significant increase in BCLM expression. And actually, fibronectin is a multifunctional adhesive glycoprotein that plays an important role in tissue repair and regulation of cell attachment and mobility, uh, and in embryogenesis. I mean, embryogenesis is one of the uh, here. It's one of the typically cells used in this, and actually it could be easy to improve to increase the surface condition. We have the chitosan oligosaccharide. That is an effective anti-atherosclerosis agent because it is increased the values of the left ventricular ejection fraction, or LVEF, compared to the control group, which did not consume with chitosan oligosaccharide. Actually, we have the thermoresponsive chitosan hydrogel. Once of the hydrogel is exposed to the body temperatures, the polymeric solution becomes the gel in a short period, localizing the cells within the injected area. In addition, thermosensitive chitosan with chloride ROI or CSCL ROI hydrogel to improve angiogenesis under hypoxia in myocardial infarction patients, which is a major challenge in cardiac repair. Hydrogel could be a easiest way to treat it because when you use it, the corporal temperature will be activate this hydrogel, to say it in one way, and actually it could be it will uh, adhesive to the ventricle to clean the area. And actually, we have in these graphics the comparison of PVS, CSICL, and CSCL and CL ROI. A comparison. CSCL is chitosan chlorine and chitosan chlorine ROI. As you can see in the infarct size, we have the PVS that is uh, it's like a control to see uh, if this could be solved alone. We have that in wall thickness that actually are more in size. The chitosan chlorine ROI increase all the area in the ventricle to transport all the cells. The impact of the chitosan chlorine ROI thermoresponsive hydrogel on my myocardial infarction quantitative analysis of far size after injections, and in the B we have the quantitative analysis of infrared wall thickness. Uh, the data the data suggests that the infrared size significantly decreased after the injection of Chitosan chlorine ROI hydrogel compared to the injection PBS and CSCL hydrogel. I mean, like, when you use it, the Chitosan chlorine ROI, it is most significant the variability in this size. In the figure number 4, we have, well, to explain this, we need to know that a cardiac tissue is an electroconductive tissue capable of transferring electrical signals. As I said, Kitasan is very important because it could be mixed um, uh, with another mm, with another material, like in this case with nanofibers of carbon, that actually carbon are significantly electrical conductivity, and also with the thermoresponsive about of the ketosan, it could be mixed and actually work together to increase the effectivity of the medicine, or well, the treatment of ketosan hydrogel. As you can see, the data suggests that the cardiac function in this case, the gene expression data of cardiomyocytes culture on ketosan carbon scaffold for 7 days and 14 days versus a control. I mean, what does it mean? As you can see in this table, we have the dark one and the lighter one. As you can see, the expressing genes with this combination of nanocarbon with the ketosans, we have a lot of difference with this gene expression. The fault change relative to the control, we have this line right here that it means the differentiation of this expression. And in these graphics, we have that in the well, I'm going to explain first the figure number 6. This means that we have an evaluate with the ketosan concentration with a control, and to 0.5 to 2 milligrams over milliliter of ketosan, being the most optim to number with 1 milligram, and actually it will be, I'm sorry, it was evaluated in different times, since 24 hours to 96 hours. As you can see, the production, well, the concentration will be increased among the pass of the time, and we have the relative gene expressions with these genes, the AGF, PGF, HGF, and IGF1, where with the ketosan, always with the ketosan, it has a lot of increase of gene expressions. That actually, this is a characterization of the ketosan hydrogel, where as you can see in the letter A, the viability of bone marrow stem cells culturing different concentrations of ketosan hydrogel was detected by a cell counting kit 8 enzyme in vitro. In the letter B, we have that the cell proliferation experiments showed that ketocell hydrogel promoted the proliferation of uh, bone marrow cells. As I said, while the time passed, we had a major concentration, and we had an optimum value with 1 milligram. And actually, in the figures 5, we had the levels of EF, FS, FS, LBID were evaluated using echocardiography. LBID, it means uh, left ventricular ejection diffraction, and actually it were evaluated with an echography, where always the most the major production of these cells were with chitosan, where, as you can see in this part, they don't have actually a significant error area. Uh, oop, and I don't know what is this. Well, as conclusion, we have the chitosan are very important in this engineer, because it could be used in a lot of ways, and actually in all the perspectives that it was evaluated always had a positive conclusion. We could understand better ways of treatments of these problems if we actually start to working with these biopharmaceuticals, to say it in one way. And actually, in the paper that I'm going to put it right down in the description, the first one, there is a list of various drug delivery systems designed using Kitosan. It is a lot, that's why I don't put it here, but actually it is important to watch it. I'm going to explain it just a little bit, because I think that it is very important. It is just a comparison about how Kitosans could work alone and with another materials like the nanofibers of carbon. It actually means the increase effects and the decrease effects in every situation. It is like 48 situations that it is put it alone in every, and actually that's it. That's all for my part. If you have some questions, or do you have any comments, feel free to put it down, and I'm going to read it and actually answer it. Thank you for watching this, and goodbye.